All right. Humilidad I saw. That
With
was
the key.
a key, yeah.
And we know we needed the key.
Oh. Huh.
You're gonna have to load up on water.
Air. Well, we don't need air now. We're not underwater. So what the heck are we doing here? You have this key. Full air. So we can go back if we want. But why would we? Yeah, this was to tell us safe, enter, whatever. But didn't need it. You must now find your way out. 19 choices lie before you. A misstep. What? I'm alone, last survivor, glimpse rescue. Because I see this though. Death came again last night. Our numbers grow even fewer with a blessing to be. Before the sands of time to run out for all at the exact same time. Okay, so we have to get these all to run out at the same time, I guess. So there's 4.
So do we have to turn them all upside down?
2. One's 1.5.
Oh,
One's 2.
but we've got to have them all the same.
One's 3. Fun. That one's really fast. That one's really slow. What's with the red markings then, if this one's super, super slow? That one's very fast. Patience, humility, care, generosity, diligence. Maybe I can just see which one goes first. So we got diligence is first.
I'd write on the back.
Then third. Try it again.
That one doesn't have much.
I think I made a boo-boo.
Oh. I'm not supposed to play with it too much. The cave-in opened a way back up to the surface. Bad news. It opened because the boulder that had been blocking it fell on you, squishing you like a grape. I was just experimenting. I guess you're supposed to be able to know how to do this just by the names? Is there anything that would tell you the names?
What about that paper
What
that
paper?
we had?
Was it this one? No, that's different.
No. We had another paper.
That's not helpful.
No. We had another paper, I thought.
It's just this, I think. Oh, you know how I said GC, HGC? Maybe does that?
Yes. Yes.
Because you have, because there were those bold letters that started, so it was H, G, C, P,
T.
T, D.
No, C.
C, D. Yeah. Okay.
Correct.
I did it wrong. We got H, G, C, E, T, C,
And D.
Didn't quite do it right. Humility takes a really long time. I think I might be going too fast here. I might have to wait for it to get to that. H, G, C, P, T, where's D?
I think I made a boo-boo.
I mean, it shows it. I guess you have to use those. You gotta use those, oopsie. These. It's gotta do with the markings, I swear. H, G, C, P. Oh, I messed it up already. H, G, C, P, T. Oh, I'm doing the wrong C, that's why. There's another C down here. There's two C's. I'm just doing the wrong one. So it's H, G, C,
C.
E, E, C, D.
There you go.
But now I think I have to actually time it properly. Alright, do I just have to time it now? I did the right order, but now it has to be timed. H, G,
E.
C, P, T, C.
I think I made a boo-boo.
Oh, I wasn't done yet. I needed to do a D after that. That would have to be right? Dang it. Why did it... It automatically did that. H. G. C.
P.
P. T. C. D. Should be about right. Close. That's annoying. How does timing work then? I'm pretty sure that's the order we need to do, but I don't understand the timing of it all. So from what I looked up, it's just get the timing good. That's basically what they said. It's like, nah, it's the right order. You just have to get the timing down. The lines don't help. they're kind of there to be helpful, but there's no real, like, it must be at this line. No, it's not how it is.
How stupid is that?
So I recommended, at least the guide recommended doing it between the first and second line for all of them, except for the last two. So when we get to CD, it said to flip it when each are between the second and third. So when this is between the second and third, flip this one last. Right?
So H.
Or T between the second and third, flip that one, then that one, I guess. I don't know. But it said between the first and second for this one. This one. You see. E. And it was still too fast. That's stupid. This one, which I flipped first, still took too long. And it's like, oh, the timing's pretty lenient. Nope, it's not. Not lenient at all. I have to really wait for that one.
Yeah, but you're not getting to the second line.
I'm waiting till it gets all the way to the second line for these two. And it doesn't, yeah.
I made a boo-boo.
It is not lenient at all. I don't know why it says it's lenient. It is far from lenient. You didn't totally freak out when the cave collapsed and buried you alive. Bad news, that's because you turned to flee, you ran smack into a stalactite and knocked yourself out. Just between the first and second, then do this one, but I'm gonna wait for the whole thing.
Come on, you've got to do it.
Finally! It just took many tries to get the timing down. We knew the order, just click them at the right time, which is obnoxious.
And she's got
Looks
the
like a
jewelry.
very old map of the western United States.
With a pyramid? That looks like an Aztec pyramid, but it's in like New Mexico or something. The Aztecs didn't go that far north. Or is that Texas even?
Maybe.
That might even be in Texas or Oklahoma, or I don't know where that is. The panhandle of Oklahoma, maybe. So am I just supposed to leave? I guess. I got what I want. I mean, there's treasure here, but I guess who cares about that, right? Let's go meet with Bess, I guess. I don't know. I guess I could have just...
George.
George, yeah. To find Bess. There. The hope is to meet with Bess.
Yes.
Nancy, you're here. This just showed up on the porch.
Well, the good news is I found the treasure. It's a map.
Yes! I knew you could do it. I knew it. So what's the bad news?
I'm gonna have to deliver it to Johnny by myself.
But
Look, I still don't know if this guy's in on the kidnapping or not, but even if he's not, we could blow everything if you contradict these instructions and drive out there with me.
no, listen. I could sneak ahead of you and hide.
George, I'm not going to risk Bess's life over some map.
But you can't expect me to just sit here. I have to go. I mean, what if something happens to you? What if I never see either of you again? I couldn't deal with that, Nancy. I just couldn't.
George, I'm going to go, and when I come back, Bess will be with me. I promise.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say you probably cannot trust the Australian pretending to be a Jamaican beach bum. That does not seem like a trustworthy person.
No.
That seems like a very questionable person, if anything.
What is it now?
I want the truth. Who are you really?
I do not know what you mean.
How come I found an ID that indicates you're Australian? Actually, never mind. All I really want to know is, where is Bess?
I do not know where your friend is. That is the truth. This also is the truth. I'm not Jamaican. I'm from Australia. My real name's John Poole.
Awesome. Now tell me something I don't know.
I'm, or at least I was, an accountant. Only I discovered a bit too much about one of my dodgier clients. As a result, he sent some henchmen after me to make sure I never tell the authorities. So now, wherever I go in order to survive, I change my name and my appearance.
How long has this been going on?
Almost a year. I'll probably have to keep it up for at least 2 more. The guys who are after me, they're very smart and very determined. They'll stoop to anything, they'll stop at nothing. My only hope is to lie low, keep moving, and trust no one. Be nice if you could keep quiet about running into me. But if you can't, no worries. Soon as I fix this engine, old Johnny Poole will be history.
The people who kidnapped my friend, they want me to leave something with you.
What is that?
Some kind of treasure map. They intend to take it from you when they're sure the coast is clear.
I don't want it. Get it out of here.
It's not for you, it's for the kidnappers.
Oh no, forget it. I don't want any part of this. I'm in enough trouble as it is.
Look, it's no big deal. All they want is the map. You've got to do this, please.
Oh, crikey. And now that I've done everything you've wanted, I want you to do something for me.
Sure, what do you want?
Just watch. Remember me, Nancy?
Oh my gosh, you're that guy from New York, the one who threatened the life of Rick Arlen. You're the agent. David, no, Daniel, Darren, Darwin, Derek, Dewey, Dick, Drake.
Dwayne, you idiot! Dwayne Powers!
From like the second game.
Dwayne Powers, right. I thought you went to prison.
I did. For several long years. But they were well spent. You see, one of the men who worked at the Monkey Research Center here did volunteer work at the prison after he retired. We got to be friends. Good friends. Such good friends that he gave me a book the monkeys had found somewhere here on the island. He was sure it would lead to Cibola, one of the fabled lost cities of gold, but he couldn't decode it, nor could I. And then it hit me. A way to find El Toro's treasure and get back at the teenage snoop who ruined my life.
You buried El Toro's book on the beach, then lured us here, kidnapped Bess, and left me those directions so I could dig it up, decode it, and find the treasure for you. And those clues I found suggesting the Gibsons were the kidnappers, you planted them to throw me off track.
Yes! It was all sheer genius! I was an up-and-coming actor before you came along, did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Well, I was. And as I just proved, I've still got what it takes. You fell for my performance hook, line, and sinker. Not only did I get you to find that map to Cibola, but I had you begging me to take it from you. And I had you believing there were mysterious other people on the island, didn't I? Unfortunately, there's nobody here but me. Heck, I even got you to help undo the damage those infernal monkeys did to my boat. I was brilliant!
All right, so you were brilliant. Now where's Bess?
She's very close, actually. Always has been. Next time, if there is a next time, watch upon whose toes you step, Nancy Drew. Watching where you step wouldn't hurt either.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
This is what's known as the end of the line, Nancy. I was hoping to get all 3 of you down there, but your pal George lucked out. Oh well, gotta be flexible.
No, wait, stop. Come on, Dwayne, let's talk. I want to hear more. You know, about how smart you are for coming up with such an incredibly clever plan.
Sorry, no time. I've got a tide to catch. Hope you're not afraid of the dark.
No, fortunately, I'm not.
Nancy!
Bess! Oh my gosh, I wasn't sure I'd ever see you again. Are you okay?
Oh man, am I glad to see you. I mean, I'm not happy you got dumped down here too, but I'm real happy I'm not alone anymore. And now that you are down here, I'm really, really happy because I know you'll be able to get us out. And oh my gosh, you found my bracelet. That is so cool. And I sound like an absolute babbling idiot, don't I?
Sort of. Just try to calm down. Are you okay?
Well, I'm kind of thirsty, and I'm starving, of course. And until you opened the lid just now, it was getting pretty stuffy in here. But otherwise, I'm fine. And I found a way out. Look.
This whole time. Oh, a key. What is this? I'm not. We do have a key. Okay, that's why she couldn't use it.
Oh, there's the...
Yeah, there was an illustration of this in the book. This little R there of the bowl. Another key. Another symbol there. Should we write those symbols down, I guess?
I thought we were almost done.
I think this is the last room before the game ends. So we have like a ball.
And then R.
Backwards. R. Like a rune. And then, what is he holding? Is it a cup?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is that he's holding.
A cup or a bowl.
So we have this key now. According to this, we had one last puzzle, I guess. We have this thing here. Strange. Anyway, aged bronze is green, iron rust red, cut out plates. The one was entered. You must now find your way out. 19 choices lie before you. A misstep seals your doom. Aged bronze is green. Iron is red. If the bottom row has 2 or more cutout plates, then that's round. The key is round. Has 4 cutout plates? What does it mean? I mean, so we can see iron is this, bronze is more green, iron is more red. So you can interact with these with a key, I assume. But it said bottom row cutout is what? If the bottom row has 2 or more cutout plates, then he is not round. Okay, so it's not round because we have a bunch on the bottom. These are the cutout plates. Okay, these are the examples of them. And there's like 5 on the bottom, so it is not round. So we can mark off. We have different shapes. Let me just draw these shapes. Round, square, whatever this thing is. It's like a shield thing with fins. Yeah, whatever. I know what I mean. And there's this one, which has that. Then we have the star.
Like a star.
And then we have one that's diamonds. Now, we know it's not round. What about 4 circles? 4th column from the left contains a wave. And it's not in the last row.
But if
The 4th column contains a wave? I don't think... Is there any wave anywhere? There's no wave. Oh, I mean, that might be a wave. What does it show for waves? Fourth column from the left. Yeah, contains a wave pattern. I mean, if you want to call it that wave, but it's fourth column from the left, so there's no waves. Actually, this might count as a wave, right? Does that count as a wave? I can't tell.
Yes, it can be.
I don't know what I'd count it. I'm not counting it. If a plate does not have 2 screws, then it is bronze. The plate does not have 2 screws. It is not the key if the plate is bronze and has an empty space directly above it. So if it's bronze and has an empty space directly above it, it's not the right one. So it can't be these two, or that one, or this one. Alright, I'm just gonna say positions. I'm gonna screw this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 rows.
So we do it on the side.
No. I'm saving for maybe the next game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 4 by 6. So we have this pen. 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 4 rows. So we know it can't be that one because it's empty, empty. It's 2, empty, 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 and everything else there. So we know it cannot be round. I don't know if I'd count the one with the 4 circles as round.
I would.
But it's bronze, and if the bronze doesn't have anything above it, then it doesn't count either anyway. So the heart doesn't matter, it doesn't count. And that rose doesn't count. Okay. If the plate does not have 2 screws, if key plate does not have 2 screws, then it is bronze. I don't even understand what it means. If it does not have 2 screws, then it's bronze. But that's copper, that has 2, that is 2, that is 2, 2, 2. Yeah, this one has 4 screws. And that's iron, so no. So I guess it means it can't be this one. I'm guessing that's what it means. It can't be that one. Or this one at the bottom, but we already crossed that one off. Everything else... Oh, can't be that one either. This one is 4. I think that's what it means. If that is in the first row, then it doesn't have 2 screws. If it is in the first row, then it doesn't have 2 screws. It is in the first row, so it doesn't have 2 screws, so it can't be any of the bronze. Or not, it can't be any of the iron, I mean, right? Because it said the other one is, if it does not have 2 screws, then it's bronze, yeah. So,
2 keys, you
can't
need
be
2
there,
lines.
can't be there. Can't be that one. Can't be that one. Can't be that one. Can't be that one. Be that one. Can't be that one. I'm down to 2. It's either this one or that one. It's one of the... Oh no! This has 2 as well. I mean, if that's true, then it should be this one.
Yeah.
I didn't even read all the instructions yet, but I'm just gonna go for it.
Nancy, you did it!
Come on, Bess, let's get out of here.
The plane's coming.
George must have gotten the satellite phone to work.
Both you guys are amazing. George! Hey, George!
Not only had George called the float plane company, but she'd contacted the U.S. Coast Guard and the police in Nassau, San Juan, Miami, and Havana. She even called the FBI, but they put her on hold. Anyway, while Bess and George waited for the authorities, I talked the float plane pilot into taking me up so we could search for Dwayne from the air. We soon spotted his boat about 3 miles from shore and radioed it in. But when they boarded the boat, the police found it empty. Was the boat just a decoy? Did Dwayne meet up with someone and make his getaway in a boat I wouldn't recognize? Or did he, while gloating over the map, accidentally fall overboard and drown? Unfortunately, it doesn't look like anyone will ever know for sure. As for the Gibsons, they'd been at a week-long family reunion in North Dakota and were mystified upon their return to find the resort overrun with police, government agents, and reporters. They didn't have a clue what had gone on in their absence. But they were happy about all the publicity Dwayne's escapade had generated and offered to let Bess, George, and me continue to stay on for a real free vacation. But we all said no thank you. The only thing that sounded good to any of us after what we'd just been through was good old boring home.
Darn. Chatterbox, we did not have constant communication. Finding the Aussie. Confidential, meaning we found the Easter egg.
Yeah.
Glass half full. We're looking on the bright side. I don't know what that means. For identifying the flying friends. Okay. Golden jackpot for recovering El Toro's personal loot. I don't know.
Trivia.
Gamer. That was because I guess I got the question wrong. We're seeing all of Cuckoo's tricks. No way, because we had to get a bunch more fruit and I didn't want to do that. For climbing up and down, up and down, up and down. Monkey Maniac, winner of all the prizes. Guava Gourmand, for your love of fruit. Amazing.
Something sinister has been set loose at Waverly Academy. Someone, known only as the Black Cat, is terrorizing students, sending them strange notes, which are always followed by frightening accidents. The only way to unravel the mystery is to go undercover as a transfer student and enter the world of cliques and gossip that rules life at this exclusive all-girls boarding school. Help me uncover Waverly's centuries-old secrets and avoid becoming the Black Cat's next victim by joining me in my next adventure, Warnings at Waverly Academy.
That the 21st?
Yeah, that'll be the 21st game. We just finished the 20th.
And how many games are there?
Good question. It's like 27 or something. So there's a bunch more we can do. We're not that close to the end. We're getting there though. We're getting there. So
It's only taken us, what, a year?
oh yeah, we've been doing this for a year and a half now, I think. Like playing Nancy Drew games. We just don't have a lot of time to actually do them.